time to tune into your favorite station and crank up the volume because it's National Radio Day.
And one of the voices you may be familiar with in the area in Maine is the host of the Frank Morning Show with Holly.
Happy Monday to you. Yes, it's Monday all over again, but I promise you, we're going to make it a little more fun with some laughs and good tunes. It's a treat to be able to enter people's lives and be a part of their mornings and getting them going and just hopefully starting the day with a smile, a laugh, and just some feel-good stuff, you know? Well, friends, if you need an excuse to order French fries today, here you go. It is National Potato Day, so enjoy however you will. I love rock. I love classic hits. I love music. The reason why I really got into radio is because I can't play anything musically. So I thought, why not share that love by actually, playing some tunes for Mainers out there waking up each and every morning.
Wow, and Holly Nunan joins us right now.
Hey, it's magic. It's magic. Holly, I'm so happy that you're here with us this morning.
I know. I feel like I've always seen you guys via, social media.
Yes.
And we've done our Facebook Lives, but it's nice to be here today, and especially on National Radio Day.
Such a fun holiday.
Yeah, I mean, you, of course, are a member of the community when it comes to radio. Talk about how special that is. Is this something you've always wanted to do?
It is something I've always wanted to do. I've loved the medium of radio since I was a kid, and to be able to be a part of people's lives each and every day. And I was saying, you get to make these friends that start out as strangers, but then these listeners, you see them at events throughout the community, and it's just a great way to connect with, people, Mainers, of course, and to just spread the good word about some good tunes, too.
And you really are so often out in the community.
Yes.
I mean, how often are you kind of broadcasting from different places and you're doing fundraising events, all kinds of stuff?
Well, I feel like that's each and every, month we've got something going on. Yeah. For example, next month we've got Maine's ultimate yard sale happening at the Cumberland Fairgrounds. I know Jeff's looking forward to that.
He loves that.
Yes.
Also had a really great time in Biddeford. We were with the Heart of Biddeford for their River Jam Fest this past Saturday. We, of course, are getting geared up for another annual fundraiser for the Barbara Bush Children's Hospital at Maine Medical Center. So we're always out and about hoping to do good things for the community and just meet some good people and, just have some good vibes out there,
Mm-hmm.
All right, speaking of good vibes, we can do good music too. I guess talk about how important is, like, you work for a rock and roll station, how much you love the music, maybe what the most popular group is that you play, or maybe popular song, and what's your favorite?
Or favorite, yeah.
I would say probably the biggest song that we play, it's got to be Don't Stop Believin' by Journey.
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, it's one of my favorites, but I always think of The Sopranos when I see
it,
when I hear that.
Yep.
But my favorite is certainly George Harrison. We play a little bit of George, not really anything off the album that is my favorite, which is All Things Must Pass. But I get some George, I get some Traveling Wilburys, I get some Led Zeppelin, all kinds of good stuff. And of course, we're your spot to go for the 80s. So.
Yep.
Oh, now you're talking my
yes,
era
I
now.
know. I've got
All
your
right.
Def Leppard. I've got your Styx. Don't worry. I know you're a blue collar
By the way,
man.
we were just talking about, both saw Styx a few weeks ago. You saw it in a different venue than me, and we were sharing Styx stories.
Styx stories.
Like, oh man, I love Come Sail Away.
Oh, I just loved the mobile piano that like twirled around. It was amazing. So yes, I've got all of your 80s needs covered. Okay.
Well, you love music so much you named your dog.
Oh yes, that's right. I guess I should talk about that.
Theme, yes.
Rush, who is named after the greatest Canadian three-piece rock trio out there.
I like Rush. I really do.
I'm glad you like Rush, and she likes the dog too.
Oh, I love the dog.
Oh, favorite
so
Rush
cute.
song? I love Tom Sawyer.
Oh,
yeah.
Tom Sawyer's a good one. I'm going to say, fly by night away
That's
from
cute.
here.
I always recognize it in the car, and I'll do that. My
Exactly.
husband's like, okay, tone it down.
Tone it down. You're no Geddy Lee.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, you can always karaoke some Rush with me anytime.
Oh, that
Anytime.
needs to happen.
I would not miss that, by the way.
Oh, don't worry. I wouldn't let you miss it.
Let's talk about, you talked about playing the 80s. Let's talk about what we're in right now. This is 2024.
Yes.
And talk about competition. Television, we're going up against streaming services, going on cable, satellite, whatever. And the same thing with you guys. You go with satellite radio. You got Spotify, Pandora.
Right.
Man, that's tough competition out there. Plus, you have all the other radio stations in town. How difficult is it? And I mean, how long is radio going to keep going? All
Well,
those
I hope
things.
forever.
Ever.
I mean, we're lucky enough that we've been able to have like a really great mobile app. We've got a free Frank app that you can listen to. You can listen to us on your Alexa. So we're trying to branch out, not just on the FM frequencies, but it's a way to, I think for us, what we really value is just connecting with people, having a good time, and hopefully, spreading, like I said, positivity is, I think, Frank's number one thing. For me is just having a laugh and having a good time and connecting with as many people as I can.
And that's why I think it's so great that you're always out in the community,
Yes.
doing events, meeting people. They hear you, then they get to put a face to the voice.
And
you
I get to
know?
put a face to the voice too, because I have a lot of people that call into the show, and then I finally get to meet them. I'm like, oh yes,
Right.
You
That's
know,
pretty special.
Yeah, it's a good time.
Yeah, and here, a lot of the radio shows, they'll have 2 or 3 personalities on there. You're like the single parent running this family at Frank FM. Talk about how tough that. I mean, we know what it's like. We're going to anchor like 4.5, 5 hours in the morning, and you're the single parent.
5:30
You're the
to
loner.
10. Yeah, Monday through Friday. It was kind of an adjustment to be by myself, but I have to say that the listeners are kind of like my co-host, and the more that I am able to have them involved, the better to me it is. So they definitely make my mornings worth it.
Amazing. Oh, well, happy Radio Day.
Thank you guys. I'm so excited to be here.
Yeah, this is awesome.
I know.
And we just started ARC Maine, and we get to have you as one of our first guests.
Love it.
which is
Thank
so
you, guys.
fun.
And it's kind of nice we connect through rock and roll, and the fact that we like have the same hours.
Oh my
gosh,
What time
yes.
does your alarm clock go off again?
Mine goes off at 3:30.
Yeah, I go,
That's still pretty
So,
darn
sleeping
early.
in.
I know. I know that's late for you guys. I don't know how you do it. And you look so good doing it too.
How about that?
Stop it.
Jeez Louise. They always tell me I got a face for radio.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
And I got a voice for print. How's that?
All right, well, karaoke is our next
That's right. It's
next
going
plan.
down. Are you
It's
ready?
going down.
Real quick before we go,
Bye,
your
bye.
hours.
I am on Monday through Friday, 5:30 a.m. until 10 a.m. And you can catch me on Saturday mornings from 6 a.m. until noon.
Rock and roll.
That's right.